If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and follow my social media in the description. It really helps me out. So the other day, I dropped a video on a situation surrounding Logic and his deal with his record label Def Jam, and some problems he has had with their relationship in the past. In particular, Logic was mad because his close friends who he hired to work on his album No Pressure didn't get paid for their work they contributed in the process of its creation. He's also had problems with them in the past when they, for example, undershipped his first debut album, Under Pressure. So in the heat of it all, Logic took to Instagram to write a really long caption about all the bad stuff Def Jam had done, but he ended it by saying, "Y'all make me want to unretire and drop the last album I have under my contract just so I don't have to deal with y'all no more. Man, goddamn." In this paragraph, he talks about wanting to release another album to get out of his deal with Def Jam, because he is still under contract with them for one more release. Logic, of course, announced his retirement earlier this year, and then entered retirement after the release of No Pressure, and everyone thought it was going to be his last album, but this had me thinking for a bit. I didn't want to talk about this the first day I heard about it, because I don't want to be the guy that just suggests something totally unrealistic, but I really don't think it's that far-fetched, to be honest. After all, it is kind of weird that Logic is still signed to a record label after being retired. And yes, I get that he also announced a partnership between his own label, Bobby Boy Records, and Def Jam, so he, of course, still works closely together with them. But as far as his solo career is concerned, why didn't he just drop another album before retiring so he's out of that deal for good? This way, Def Jam always has something up their sleeves to put pressure on Logic. And we all know that Logic is sitting on a lot of projects that he could drop at his own will, as he said in past interviews. So it's really just a matter of him deciding not to and staying under Def Jam's control. So we really don't know if he's gonna drop another album just to get out of his record deal, but it seems more likely to me now than it did when he first dropped this message after thinking about it for some time. And hey, the good side to all of this is that record labels have had a lot to deal with the past couple of months with Logic and Kanye and a lot of other artists speaking out against them. And the only reason Logic can even say this publicly is because he is obviously the face of the label at Def Jam and is in a position of some sort of power over them. And this helps all the small artists going through the same problems he does, but without a platform to talk about it. So props to Logic for speaking out about this, and we'll just have to wait and see if he decides to drop something, and I'll definitely let you know if we learn anything new. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day.